Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. One.
Okay. Ahorita nos vemos. Hey, how you doing, girl?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing a video?
I was just about to, yeah. No problem.
Boxingego with the man, Jessie Vargas. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. You know, just at the Kovalev Ward 2 showdown. Well, showdown's tomorrow, but at the event, the weigh-ins, and I'm looking forward to the fight tomorrow night.
Now, some people sleep on it, but you've been in the industry, you've been in the boxing game for a while, and you still make it out to all the events, show your face, and you're a people person. What makes you kind of like that people's champ?
Man, it's just the gratitude that I have towards my fans. I'd say that really helps me interact with them and thank them for all the support that they've been giving me through the years. I've been around for many years now, you know, and I'm just glad and very fortunate that I've been able to be here this far at the top level, and you know, I'm still looking for more and more success in the future. And thanks to the fans, you know, they make us, you know what I mean? So I express my gratitude all the time. And not only that, I'm a boxing fan, you know, number one. So I'm here to enjoy a great event of boxing, which is tomorrow night. Kovalev Ward, I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a very entertaining match, and whenever there's a fight like that, you want to be there live to watch the fight.
Now, for the record, who did you have winning the first fight?
The first fight, man, it was a very intense fight. It was a close fight. I know that a lot of fans, I did my research, a lot of 70% say that Kovalev won. Some say that Ward won, you know what I mean, which is only 30%. But, you know, the judges did have a tough task in front of them because the fight was hard to score. But I saw it close. It could have gone either way. The knockdown definitely helped Kovalev. You know, maybe that could have helped him get the decision, but it didn't. You know, at the end of the day, the judges have the last word. And now the rematch is the chance for Kovalev to get his revenge and to try and get his titles back, or for Ward to prove that the first fight wasn't a fluke and that he's a better fighter. We'll find out tomorrow night.
Definitely. Now, your last fight, you were in there with legend Manny Pacquiao. What did you take away from that fight? Just your overall experience, just being in the ring with Pacquiao.
Great experience, man. You know, being in front of a fighter that has the experience that he does. You know, he's kind of comes from that old school. You know what I mean? So he has the old school tactics that not too many fighters have nowadays. But I was able to really, you know, basically I was in the ring with him, so I was able to take away some of the things that he was doing good, you know, that worked for him, and now adding it to my arsenal, you know what I mean? So the only thing you could do is learn from tough fights, learn from some defeats, you know, and use it to your advantage in the next fights. And I have that as an advantage now, that no other fighter has been able to learn from a fighter like Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most fighters get a beat down when it comes to facing him. I didn't. It was a competitive matchup. It was very entertaining for the fans. The fans were very happy with the fight, which is, to me, that's what matters. You know, of course I want to win every fight, you know, I want to stay undefeated if that was possible. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and you know what I mean? But I'm glad that I was able to give the fans excitement, and I'm looking forward to my next fight, you know what I mean? And continuing on that road to becoming the best welterweight in the division, because I think that it's still up for grabs. Manny Pacquiao has it, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be in the sport.
Definitely. Now, Pacquiao Horn, he's fighting Jeff Horn. Do you know much about Jeff Horn?
I don't know much about him. I do know that he's a young fighter coming up, and he's a school teacher, but a good fighter. You know, we'll see how he does in this fight against Manny Pacquiao in July. He better be very hungry, and he better try and go get it if he wants to come out with the victory.
What's the best thing that Pacquiao did? Like maybe something that caught you by surprise, or something?
He has great footwork. I mean, explosive, quick footwork, man. That's really what caught me off guard. And that's what helped him come out with the victory, yeah.
Okay. And his trainer, Roach, actually said that you're better than his upcoming opponent, Jeff Horn. What do you think of those statements? I don't know if you heard it in the news. I heard someone mention it to me, you know what I mean? That's what he thinks, and you know, that's just his opinion. All I could do is just prove that I am en route to be the best welterweight in the division. Just give me some time and I'll get there. Now, as welterweights, the game's wide open. You had Danny Garcia just took a loss. You had Kell Brook, Errol Spence. Now, Kell Brook was a guy you were actually slated to fight. How disappointed were you that fight didn't actually come off?
Not so much, you know what I mean? Fights come and go. You know, unfortunately, we were negotiating for that fight, but they didn't want it at the end of the day for whatever the reason might be. And the only thing we can do is push forward. We ended up getting the Pacquiao fight. We gave the fans excitement, and now we're gonna start negotiating another fight soon. That way we can continue to give them excitement just with another opponent. I know that Danny Garcia has been a name that the fans have mentioned plenty of times
That's a good fight.
in the past. That is a good fight, and it would show who is the better welterweight in that division.
Definitely. What did you think of Errol Spence Kilbrook, the outcome in the whole fight?
Errol Spence fought well. He got the victory. He stayed tough even in rough moments and came out with the victory. Became the IBF world champion.
Now, someone Mikey Garcia, he's fighting Adrian Broner, which is another big fight on Showtime. What do you make of that particular fight? Is that an easy win? A lot of people are picking Mikey.
Entertainment for both. You can't knock off both fighters. Mikey Garcia is always very disciplined and always comes up with a good game plan. Broner has been off in his last couple of fights. He hasn't been focused enough to stay 100% in training camp. But in this fight, he's going to have to if he wants to come out with the victory. He has to stay focused. He has to stay determined and work very hard in his training camp in order to come out with the victory and to be prepared enough to beat Mikey Garcia. But it's a 50-50 fight. Mikey Garcia has the edge, has an advantage just because of the confidence level that he has and his discipline.
Definitely. Now, do you have an actual date set up for your next fight?
Not yet, man. The sooner the better. If the fight was tomorrow, I'd love it.
Yeah, you're already in shape right now. So the fans.
I try, man. But definitely, the sooner the better. Hopefully by September or November at the latest.
Do you have any names that you would like to fight?
Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. Those are the fights that I want.
Oh, Keith Thurman. That's a good fight too.
Those are good fights. We're the top welterweights in the division, and we got to give the fans what they want to see, which is great fights.
Okay, final question. You used to be signed with Mayweather. He just announced a big, massive money fight against Conor McGregor. Thoughts on it? Does it ruin boxing? Does it help? What does it do to boxing?
Well, you got to keep in mind, man, if whatever the viewers want or demand, you got to give it to them. And if they want the fight, and they're gonna pay for it, and they want to pay for it, give it to them. You know what I mean? And it's all entertainment. It might not be a great boxing match, but it's gonna be entertainment for the fans, and they're gonna be able to basically fulfill their curiosity. You know what I mean? To knowing what would happen if a boxer and a UFC fighter would face one another, and they're gonna find out August 27th.
Definitely. Where can the fans follow you?
Follow me on social media, Instagram, Jessie Vargas _, Twitter, Jessie _Vargas JV. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. And I hope that I'm able to give you action very soon, hopefully sometime in November.
Look forward to your next welterweight fight. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jessie, how you doing?